Hey, what's up, traders? It's the watch list video for Friday, July 22nd. The SPY, another strong day. Very, very, very impressive strength in the market. I'm only going to show one highlight from today because it was such an awesome call by a member in our room. Wait, it was by me. EVTL. I typed in the room, recent high flyer, over high of day, 631, has yesterday's high above, which means there's another catalyst above. And you know it's a recent high flyer. I talk about this all the time in the videos I've been making lately. The best day trades aren't complicated. So the high of day break right there. You take out yesterday's high, flag for a little bit, and it was just off to the races. Really, really nice. I'll show you the daily on EVTL. Now, we're going to watch it again tomorrow, but it's really extended. It went from that 631 area to almost 9 to 896. You know, it always helps to have a great team of people looking for the recent high flyers and looking for A-plus setups that we teach. But I'm going to go right into what we're watching for tomorrow. You know what? Let me try to bring up that one thing. All right, there it is. I just like to remind everybody because, you know, today could be the first day someone's ever seen one of my videos. So quick explanation. And I kind of think we're few and far between as far as pure day traders in cash every night. And that's what I've done for years. I don't think there's that many of us out there. But the beauty of it is if you have a lifetime membership, you don't have to trade every day. You can log in whenever you can, join the group, maybe make some intraday money and, you know, and have a little spending money, right? But we're all about making money between the bells, not investing, day trading. We start each day with a list of in-play stocks, and we add morning gapper to the list, and you can see the rest. As the day unfolds, we also use scanners, do our best to trade A-plus only, scale out into strength, and, you know, when one doesn't work, we get out right away because I always tell people the only reason I trade is to make money. So if I take an entry, because our entries are designed, honestly, to work right away. If I take an entry, and next thing you know, a minute or two, I'm underwater, I'm probably hitting right back out for a very tiny loss because I don't trade to be underwater, and I don't want to fall victim to the temptation to average down because that is the beginning of the end for a trader. Not an investor, but for a trader when you start averaging down. All right, anyway, what are we watching for tomorrow after teaching you what I try to do each day? OLMA, nice little breakout. We'll look to see if it gives us any kind of follow-through day tomorrow. I didn't type that right. LIFE. I don't know what. You know what? I might take this off the list. Kind of got a topping tail. I've never really liked the way this thing's traded. So look at that. I just paired my list by one. I'm taking it off. ADXN had a big pop, but closing well off its high. Still going to keep my eyes on it. EVTL, very extended. So I doubt I'll trade it tomorrow, but that one, hopefully we get a 2 or 3 day pullback, and then it'll probably be my favorite setup again. But we're going to start watching it. We're going to keep watching it, I should say. We've been watching it for several days, been trading it for several days. DWAC is just trying to break out of this tight range here. So I'm going to keep an eye on that one. Akamai, AKAM, I want to say maybe buyout rumors. Had a big rip, but closed kind of in the middle of its range, AKAM. Keep our eyes on that one. Tomorrow, DMTK had this pop on Tuesday, and then a couple days kind of flagging. Interesting. I'm going to watch it for a potential bounce back up. FFIE, I'll take today's candle out of it. When it looked like this, I decided, you know what, this had a nice move, decent pullback. I'm going to put it on bounce watch. Well, then today, it did this, and it's almost round trip. I'm going to give it one more day on the bounce play list and see if it gives us an A-plus setup. But it's looking kind of ugly, right? TRHC, nice breakout today. Very strong volume. We'll see if we get a follow-through setup in that one tomorrow. BOXD is kind of, I don't know what, you kind of basing down here, but getting some volume spikes lately. See those? And trying to break out of this area. So kind of my sleeper pick. And then BBBY is Bed Bath & Beyond, which doesn't look like much. It looks a little bit like Box D, right? The one I just showed you. But it is kind of curling up. This most recent high was on really big volume, topped out at 595. Today it topped out at 584, but they did have a headline intraday, and you can kind of see when it hit. It was selling off. Hold on. Well, I'll leave after hours on. But anyway, it was selling off all day, and then a 13G, which I believe is a stake, reported and had a big rip. So we're going to keep our eyes on that one. Snapchat is the reason I had the after hours on watch. I caught this at 1187. And got a nice bounce, almost 70-cent bounce from there. I don't know what it's going to do from there, but I'm already out. But I kind of had a neat little grab in that one. I can show you why real quick, too. This had nothing to do with the list for tomorrow. nasty sell-off on earnings. I always look to the left, and I'm looking, and it was in the 1250 area on the way down, and I thought, hey, this is interesting under 12, right? Bounced really nicely from that area before. Whoops. And so I put a bid under 12. Kind of random, 1187. It bottomed at least so far, at 1180. So I nailed that within 7 cents from the lows. But that's not the purpose of this video. But it was a neat little trade. Let me get after hours off of here now and finish the video. Yeah, for some reason when I have 60s up, it still shows after hours. Isn't that weird? If I switch it to 5s, it doesn't. Anyway, Bed Bath & Beyond was the last one. And then lastly, I'm going to put one of the recent Bitcoin runners, MARA, had a nice run. Looked like it topped out yesterday and is curling right back up again. A lot of shorts in the name. We'll add gappers to this list as well. Should be plenty to trade tomorrow. And I'll see everybody in the chat room.